Hello my dear students, welcome to CMI's online classes. In today's class for the students of Standard 7, we will discuss and understand Chapter 3 of our English grammar, Nouns and the classification of nouns. So students, in this video, we will discuss and understand the classification of nouns. So, nouns can be classified according to various grounds, like according to names, number 1, number 2, according to number, number 3, according to gender, and number 4, case of nouns, that means according to case. So let's discuss about the classification of nouns according to names. So according to names, nouns can be classified into 4 major kinds. They are, number 1, proper nouns. Proper nouns are those nouns which are the particular or special name of persons, places, animals and things. And you have to understand that whenever we write the proper nouns, we have to write each proper noun with capital letter. That means proper nouns should be capitalized. For example, the particular name of persons, places, animals or things like Delhi, Jambu, Ganga, Mount Everest, Sunday, February, Ram, Shyam, etc. So these are the names of particular persons, places, animals and things. So these are the examples of proper nouns. Now the second kind of nouns according to name is common nouns. See, common nouns are the names of common persons, places, animals and things that take along with them every other nouns of their kinds. That means whenever we take these names, they include all other nouns of their kinds. For example, we have city. If we say city, it can be any city, so it is a common noun. Elephant, it can be any elephant, so it is also a proper noun. River, it can be any river, so it is also a proper noun. Mountain, it can be any mountain. Day, it can be any day. Month, it can be any month. So these are the examples of common nouns, because when we take their names, they include all other kinds of their noun. Now the third kind of noun according to name is collective nouns. See, collective nouns are the names given to the group of persons, places, animals or things. That means whenever we take these names, they mean that they are the name of groups of persons, places, animals or things. For example, we have here in number 1, a herd of cows. See here, a herd of cows. Here the word herd is a collective noun because it belongs to the group of cows. Now come to the second example. We have a murder of crows. So here the word murder is collective noun because it refers to the group of crows. In third example, we have a gang of thieves. So here the word gang is a collective noun because it refers to the group of thieves. So in the same way, we have so many collective nouns like the constellation of stars. Here constellation is a collective noun, or a congregation of prayers. Here congregation is the collective noun, and etc. So let's come to discuss about the another kind, that means fourth kind of nouns according to name. These are the names of feeling, and they are called abstract nouns. See, abstract nouns are the name of any kind of idea or a feeling that cannot be seen but can be felt. So abstract noun is the fourth kind of noun according to name. For example, anger, enthusiasm, childhood, education, knowledge, etc. So these all were the kinds of nouns according to names. So there are four major kinds of noun according to names. They are proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns and abstract nouns. Now let's discuss about the kinds of nouns according to number. According to number, nouns can be classified into two major kinds. They are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. See, countable nouns are those nouns that can be counted with numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 using 1, 2, 3, 4. And countable nouns can again be classified into two kinds. They are number 1 singular nouns and number 2 plural nouns. Singular nouns means those nouns which are single in number, only one, and plural nouns which are more than one or many in numbers. Okay, and there are so many rules, that grammatical rules to change singular nouns into plural nouns, that we will discuss in the class. Now according to number, another kind of noun is uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are those nouns that cannot be counted using numbers, like sand, sugar, oil, water, etc. These are the nouns which cannot be counted with numbers, but in some cases we can make it countable by using some terms like a cup of tea. Here the noun tea is uncountable. By using a cup which is countable, we can make these uncountable nouns in the sense that we can count it. Okay, so now another is 2 spoons of sugar. Here also sugar is uncountable noun, but we can make it countable. We have made it countable by using 2 spoons. Okay, so next example is 5 liters of oil. So here oil is also uncountable, but by using 5 liters we have made it like countable. Okay, next is 4 sacks of rice. Here rice is uncountable noun, but by using the term 4 sacks we have made it like it can be counted. But in real sense, this tea, sugar, oil, rice, when we use them individually, each of them is uncountable noun. Now let us discuss about the classification of nouns according to gender. According to gender, there are 4 major kinds of noun. That means 4 genders of nouns are there. Number 1 is masculine gender. Masculine gender. Number 1, the first kind of noun according to gender is masculine gender. Masculine gender refers to the male of nouns. That can be both the names of persons and animals. Like for examples, we have father. Father is also a noun, but if you want to identify the gender of father, father is masculine gender because it refers to male. Likewise, lion. Lion is the name of animal, but it is also a noun, a common noun, but if you want to identify the gender of lion, it is a masculine gender because it also has a female of nouns. Okay, now gentleman, it refers to man, so it is masculine gender. Now peacock. Peacock is the name of bird, but if you want to identify the gender of peacock, it is masculine gender. Okay, so all those nouns that refer to the males of nouns, they are masculine gender. Now come to second kind of nouns according to gender is feminine gender. Feminine gender refers to all females of persons and animals, like mother. Mother is a noun, but if you want to identify the gender of mother, it is feminine gender because mother belongs to female category. Now the next example is lioness. Lioness is the name of animal. It is the female of lion, so it is feminine gender. Now lady. Lady refers to female, so it is also a feminine gender. Peahen, it is the female of peacock, so it is also a feminine gender. Now come to the another kind of nouns according to gender is common gender. Third type of gender is common gender. Common gender are all those nouns that refer to both masculine and feminine nouns. That means when we take the name of these nouns, they refer to, they can be or they may be both males or females. For examples, parents. Parents can be your father or mother, both. So parents it is a common gender. Now doctor can be both a women doctor or a man doctor, so it can be the doctor is also a common gender. Humans, it can be both males or females, so human is also a common gender. And singer, it can be both male singer or female singer, so it is here the singer is a common gender. Now the another kind of gender, that means the fourth type of nouns according to gender is neuter gender. So neuter gender refers to all those nouns which are non-living objects. For example, book. Book is a common noun, but if you want to identify its gender, it is neuter gender because it is a non-living object. For example, table, same. Pen, fan, you have bed, school, tree, all these are examples of neuter gender. So these all were the classification of nouns according to gender. So according to gender, we have four major kinds of nouns. They are masculine gender or masculine nouns, feminine gender or feminine nouns, common gender or common nouns, and neuter gender or neuter nouns. Now let us discuss about the case of nouns. So according to case, nouns can be classified into three major kinds. One is nominative case, another is accusative case, and the third one is possessive case. So these are the kinds of noun according to how we use these nouns in sentences. Okay, so if you see the first type of nouns according to case is nominative case. These nominative case of nouns means when the nouns are used as subject or subjective nouns are called nominative case of nouns. That means when the nouns are used as the subject in the sentence or the subject of the verb, then the noun can be called in nominative case. For examples, we have here Ram is my brother. So here if you see Ram, see subject here, Ram is noun. So here Ram is used as the subject, so it is the subjective case or the nominative case. Ram is used as the nominative case of noun. The second example we have the players are ready for the match. So here if you see the subject players, so here players, the players, if you see the main noun players here, the players is used as the subject here, so it is used as the nominative case of nouns. Okay, so now let us discuss about the another kind of nouns according to case is accusative case. See, accusative case of nouns means when the nouns are used as objects in sentences. For example, if you see the example of nominative case, I have used the same sentence, but I have used the noun in the first example of nominative case as the subject in this accusative case. See, I caught Ram from behind. See here, I caught Ram. See here, Ram is used as accusative case or objective case, objective noun. Objective nouns are the accusative case of nouns when the nouns are used as objects, because see here Ram receives the action of subject here. I is subject here, the verb is action is of being caught, so Ram has been caught by the pronoun I here, so Ram is used as the objective case of noun. So here it is accusative case. Now come to second example, Mr. Jose trains the player. So here Mr. Jose, if you see, Mr. Jose is also a noun, but here it is used as an as a nominative case. But here if you see the players, the players, here if you see the main noun players here, here the word players is used as an object. So it is an objective case or an accusative case. Okay. Now come to the third type of noun according to case. So is possessive case. Possessive case means when the noun shows the possession. That means something belongs to that noun. If you show that the possession of noun, at that time we use the possession of nouns by using apostrophe. So apostrophe is used to show the possession of nouns. When apostrophe is used with nouns, it can be used as the possessive case of nouns. Like brother of Ram means Ram's brother. So I have put apostrophe as. Ram is singular here to show the possession of noun. If the nouns are singular, we have to put apostrophe and s to show the possession. That means Ram's is the possessive case of noun, Ram. Okay. So in the same way, if the nouns are plural, of which we are showing the possession, then we have to use just apostrophe after the plural noun. Like birds is plural here, so after complete plural noun I have used only apostrophe here. That means in case if the nouns are singular, we have to use apostrophe as, but if the nouns are plural, then we have to use just apostrophe after the plural nouns. So now come to the next example. Coat of a man means a man's coat. See here. But if the nouns end with n, both in singular and plural, we have to use apostrophe as. See here. Coat of a man means a man's coat. A man's coat. Man's is the possessive case of the noun man. Apostrophe as. It ends with an, and it is also a singular noun, so apostrophe as. But look at the example number D, number 4. For example, books of children. Here children is plural. But in case of nouns, if the nouns end with n, even if it is the plural case, we have to use apostrophe s. So these were the possessive case of nouns. So we have understood here the case of nouns. That means nominative case when the nouns are used as subject, accusative case when the nouns are used as objects, and the possessive case to show the possession of noun by using apostrophe. In singular, if the nouns are singular, we use apostrophe as. If the nouns are plural, we use just apostrophe. And in case of nouns end with n, in both singular and plural, we use apostrophe as to show the possession. So I hope you all have understood this chapter very well about the classification of noun. So these all were for today's class. I hope you all have understood and are able to complete your work from the exercises in the book. Hope you all find the chapter very easy to understand.